Hello, this is Akshaya Priyadarshi from Karunya University, and this time I'm going to explain you about dynamic routing. So I'm I was just explaining about dynamic routing. So as you can see, uh, according to this lab manual, I have created a topology which looks similar to this this topology of this lab manual. Then our aim is to enable dynamic routing for the topology using RIP, and then test the connectivity for both classes and class test discontinuous networks. So in in dynamic routing, we have to configure the router for its direct connections, and for this we first have to enter this configuration mode of the router. Like first go to its privileged mode, then con- config t mode. Then after entering this config t mode, if when we have to this when we have to enter the RIP mode, then just press this router RIP. So as you can see, RIP mode is enabled. So after entering this, I've already set everything for these routers, so I don't want to disturb it. Then after setting this, after entering this RIP mode, we have to like put the network addresses with which it's connected. So for this router, we'll put the network address of this part. Like we have to put the network address of this part and the network address of this part. So for putting, for that, this command is network and then the network address. This will be enabling the dynamic network connect. I mean, dynamic routing will be enabled. So same thing we are doing, and these network address and IP addresses are set for the PC and router according to this table. As you can see, like for configuring its IP address, we need to put that we need to first enter its configuration mode and then IP address, and then put the IP address of first put the configuration mode, then interface, and select the interface which you are going to put, and then the IP address for that. So as you can see here, the router 1, which is this one, fast ethernet, and its IP address is this, then subnet is followed by subnet address. Similar for the other connection, which is this part. So for all the three routers, we'll do this IP address, and then we'll also set the IP address for this PC. And as you can see, I've already set the IP address for the PC. So if you match with the table, you can see that PC that will be PC2. So you can see that its IP address matches with this one, and this is PC1, so its IP address will be this one, and PC3, which is this one, will be that. Now after doing the after assigning the IP address and configuring the router with that RIP mode, we'll check whether it's sending mail. I mean, it's able to send packets. So as you can see, it's successful. Then check from other PC to other PC in progress. Okay, that is because it comes fails once because that connection is still was still not active. So one or two times you might fail. I mean, you might see it's like showing fail, but if you press again as you can see, it's successful. If once the connection is enabled from one PC to another, it will be successful. So as you can see, the network is working perfectly. Now for checking, like whether for checking whether it's configured, these routers are configured, press on a router, then enter its RIP mode, then put I mean then if you need to see, then put IP route and then enter. Sorry, it we have to exit its RIP mode, then also exit its configuration mode, then just put show IP route. So as you can see, it will give you information about the router. What it's showing, it's directly connected with what all connections. This router was directly connected with 3 connections, so it's showing 3 directly connected ones, and also it will show the gateway. So this is how you can check for the router, like dynamic connections. And as you can see, the mail was transferred from one PC to another successfully. Hence my program is working successfully. Thank you.